Welcome to today's critical security briefing, the AI revolution in spear-phishing, why your digital safety has never been more at risk. I'm going to reveal how artificial intelligence has transformed targeted attacks from difficult and rare to automated and devastatingly effective. When Shark Tank judge Barbara Corcoran lost $400,000 in a single phishing attack, it shocked the business world. The method? A fraudulent email impersonating her assistant with a simple payment request. The email contained specific details about her real estate projects, referenced previous legitimate transactions, and perfectly mimicked her assistant's communication style. If someone with Corcoran's resources, business acumen, and security protocols can fall victim, what chance do the rest of us have now that AI has entered the game? Traditional phishing casts a wide net with generic messages, hoping a few people will bite. But spear-phishing is different. It targets specific individuals with personalized content. What's changed is the scale and precision. Before AI, attackers faced a difficult choice: broad reach with generic messages or limited reach with personalized ones. Today's AI eliminates this trade-off. A single operator can generate thousands of hyper-personalized messages daily, each crafted specifically for its target. AI has revolutionized spear-phishing in several critical ways. First, natural language processing can now analyze thousands of your communications to perfectly mimic writing styles, including your unique phrases and even grammatical quirks. CISA found that AI-generated impersonation emails are 47% more likely to deceive recipients than human-written ones. Second, modern AI understands context. It recognizes you recently attended a conference in Chicago, had dinner with a specific client, and discussed a particular project. This makes detection nearly impossible through content alone. Third, AI analyzes when you're most likely to respond hastily, maybe Monday mornings when your inbox is overflowing. Research shows phishing emails timed using AI-optimized schedules increase click rates by 36%. Every photo you tag, every location you check in at, and every professional connection you make public isn't just casual social media activity, it's actually ammunition for AI-powered attacks. Consider these real examples. There was a CFO who posted about travel on LinkedIn, and that post made him the target of a fraudulent wire transfer, with the attacker referencing his exact location. Or think about an executive assistant who shared photos from a company retreat. Those images gave attackers the names and faces of the entire leadership team, making it way easier to launch convincing impersonation attacks. The modern cybercriminal doesn't even need direct access to your private communications. They can do a lot of damage just using your public digital footprint. So today's AI-powered attacks are, well, really sophisticated operations. They don't just map out your connections, they actually analyze the strength and nature of your relationships. For example, does your tone change when you're writing to executives versus your peers? Or do you tend to respond more quickly to certain colleagues? Attacks now coordinate across multiple platforms. Maybe it starts with a LinkedIn message to set the stage, then moves to an email, and finally a text message that ramps up the urgency. The most advanced frameworks even include real-time response handling. If you reply with suspicion, the AI will generate contextually appropriate responses that address your concerns, but still keep steering you toward the attacker's goal. Protecting yourself really requires a multi-layered approach, so here are some fundamental strategies to get you started. First, implement out-of-band verification. Never verify requests using the same channel they arrived on. If you get an unusual email requesting a wire transfer, for example, call the sender on their known phone number. Financial institutions actually report that this simple step reduces successful fraud attempts by 92%. Next, establish authentication procedures. Create protocols for handling sensitive requests, like using specific code words or requiring two-person approval for significant actions. And finally, deploy comprehensive multi-factor authentication everywhere. Not just on work systems, but also for personal accounts and financial services. Use biometric factors whenever possible and physical security keys for your most critical systems. For more comprehensive protection, it's important to implement digital communication fingerprinting to establish baseline patterns for key personnel. These systems will alert recipients when messages deviate from established patterns, even if the content seems, totally legitimate. It's also crucial to deploy proper email authentication protocols, like DMARC, DKIM, and SPF, to verify message sources and reduce domain spoofing. You should consider zero-trust email handling, where certain requests, such as financial transfers, just can't be initiated via email at all, but instead require authenticated access to specific systems. And don't forget to conduct regular digital footprint audits to understand what information about you and your organization is publicly available. What could an attacker use to create a convincing impersonation? Managing your personal information is critical. You should create strategic information compartmentalization, limit cross-platform data sharing. For example, does your LinkedIn really need to connect to your personal social accounts? Also, it's important to implement periodic social media cleanups to remove outdated or unnecessarily revealing information. Historical posts, provide attackers with context about relationships and patterns. Be strategic about real-time updates too. Consider delaying posts about your location, travel plans, or event attendance until after you've returned, just to prevent attackers from exploiting knowledge of your current situation. Remember, in today's environment, oversharing isn't just a social faux pas, it's a security vulnerability. The threat landscape evolves daily, making ongoing education, absolutely essential. Our weekly newsletter breaks down the latest AI-powered threats and provides actionable strategies for protection. We've helped thousands of professionals identify sophisticated phishing attempts, create personal security systems, and build security-aware organizational cultures. When a community member encounters a new phishing technique in one location, members worldwide benefit from that knowledge immediately, creating collective intelligence that stays ahead of emerging threats. Don't wait until you're targeted by a perfectly crafted attack. Follow our newsletter now to join a community that stays one step ahead of evolving threats. Because in the age of AI-powered attacks, information isn't just power, it's protection. Thank you for watching. Stay vigilant, stay informed, stay protected.